My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today I'm just going to give you a quick energy update on the person that you're thinking about, whether you're a twin flame, your soulmate, whatever soul connection that you're in. You don't put a label on it, whatever. It's none of my business. I'm here to give you an update. Okay, once you have come to this video, there is a message here for you. Not necessarily everything here is for you, but there's going to be a message, and you're going to know it's for you because you're going to feel it in your heart. Even if you feel unsettled in your heart, you're going to feel something and you're going to react to it. All right, so why do I have these out here? I have a message for you. I got a message this morning in my meditation. All right, so some of you are going to get contact from your person pretty soon, and I think probably in June, because June is the month of the lovers. Big shit happens, right? Okay, so they're gonna come back, and you're gonna be wondering, are they for real? Are they ready for a relationship? If they're coming out of another relationship or they're still in a relationship, no, they're not ready. All right, so anyway, after the time of healing has passed and you're trying to figure out, is this person for real? Are they in their divine feminine energy, if it's a feminine, of their feminine energy, or are they in their divine masculine energy, if they are masculine? Are they for real? Are they upright? Are they upstanding? Are they ready for a relationship? The way you are going to know is because if they have feminine energy, they're going to be in divine feminine energy, and if they have masculine energy, they're going to be in divine masculine energy, and their masculine and feminine energies are going to be balanced. And how are you going to know this? Well, if it's someone who has feminine energy, she's going to be connected to her spirituality. Okay, have that connection with source, whoever I'm saying she, but it's feminine energy, whoever she identifies source as. Very connected to spirit, knows exactly where she is on her soul's path, know where she's heading, listening to her intuition. She's also going to be doing quite well in this, if not quite well, at least stable in the material world, right? She has her shit together. She's not codependent on anybody else in terms of finances and the material world. She's also going to be loving, listening to her intuition, able to express her emotions, and she's going to be emotionally mature. She can talk about emotional issues without playing games or engaging in any kind of manipulation or manipulative tactics. She doesn't have to put anyone down to make herself feel better. She doesn't have to annihilate anyone in an argument, do low blows or anything like that, or try to control the situation with any kind of emotional manipulation. No, she says it as she sees it. And as we're talking about saying it as you see it, she's also going to be the Queen of Swords, being able to be her authentic self, speak her truth clearly and fearlessly. And she's going to have firm boundaries, not barriers, firm boundaries, and she is going to respect yours. Now, if it's a masculine coming back, it's very much the same thing. He's going to be his authentic self, not hiding himself from the world. He's going to be able to speak his truth, and again, establishing firm boundaries with you, establishing firm boundaries with the people in his life. He's not going to have any drama, because everybody's going to know exactly where they stand. He's not going to bring drama to your door. He's going to make sure that everything is sorted out. His drama, there's no drama, because everybody knows where he draws the line. Okay, so he's going to be establishing firm boundaries, and he's going to respect yours. He's going to be able to express his emotions. He's going to be emotionally mature. There's no kind of manipulation, no kind of games, and he's ghosting and he's coming back, and those kind of things that people do to control the situation. There's not going to be anything like that, and you're never going to be in the dark as to how he feels, whether he feels anything at all. You're going to know. Okay, he's going to be connected to his higher self, connected to spirit, know what his soul path is all about, right? And he's going to be stable in the material world, right? If he's not doing well, at least he's stable. He's not going to be hitting you up for money. He's not. Do you know why? Because masculine energy, divine masculine energy, is a manifester. So therefore, if he is in line or with the flow of the universe, he can manifest anything in his life. Because remember, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So once he's at peace, and once he's within himself, he's connected with his higher self and the flow of the universe, he's going to be manifesting things in the physical world. Whether it's a project or money, whatever it is, he is a manifester. Okay? And same thing with the feminine. She's going to be her own magician, a manifester. When you look in her outer world, you can see things that she's creating. Whatever it is, she's going to be creating something. And they're going to, again, masculine and feminine energies are going to be balanced. So both of them balancing their divine masculine energy, which is a manifester, and their divine feminine energy, which is a receptive to spirit, listening to their intuition. So all this is going to be balanced. So you don't have to wonder if this person is ready. All you have to do is look in their outer world and see what's going on. So if they have drama going on, they ain't ready. They're not ready. Okay, that means there's still chaos inside. All right. Okay, so let's just get into today's reading. I don't know, I was guided to bring you guys that. Let's see what's going on with them today. Whoever your person is. Let me put this here. But that was a message that I was supposed to deliver, and it has been delivered. I'm also going to be getting an advice card for you guys at the end of this. I didn't even get time to consecrate these cards. I'll do that now. This is the Earth Magic Oracle deck that was donated by Maria V. Maria, thank you so much. You know, guys, let me just... Guys, I'm pausing for a minute. I have to consecrate these cards. I'll come back. Yeah, I'm back. I gave them a little Palo Santo oil, which I thought was more appropriate since it's an Earth Magic deck. Okay, so I've set the intention. Give them a nice blessing. Let's cut them. And they're going to be all the ready. Let's give them a little charge here. Beautiful for clarity. All right, so let's see. Let's have a look at the energy that your person is in. These cards usually speak to their spiritual energy and maybe a little bit of their psychological aspect right now. Let's have a look. We're just going to take 3 cards. So what energy are they currently in, people? Yes, the distorted masculine. So whether you're watching this for man or woman, know that they're still in distorted masculine energy. And most of them still in karmic energies. They're dealing with a karmic, transmuting some karma. They're learning some big lessons. Now, distorted masculine energy is the opposite of everything I just said, right? So they have chaos in their life. They got drama because they are conflicted internally. They're not going with the flow of the universe. Most likely nothing is manifesting. They're going to have a lot of financial worries, a lot of financial issues. They're not able to express the emotions properly because they're afraid of being vulnerable. So this is the person that we're dealing with right now. And the distorted masculine is also a control freak. So more important than harmonious relationships, loving connections, or anything like that is the ability to control themselves, control people, and the environment around them. And that is a behavior that's born out of fear. So inside there's this frightened child that thinks that controlling these people is going to give them a sense of power because they really feel powerless. Okay, so we have a love in reverse. Now, guys, don't let all this energy scare you, and I'll tell you why. Because they have been going through a powerful transformation. And when people are afraid of the unknown, that ego starts fighting back. So this is what we're seeing here. This is the ego fighting back. So somebody kind of turning their back on love here. It says obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. So this person could be obsessing over you or somebody else, or they could be devoted to something that is not for their highest good. I'm going to pull a card on that and see what is the message. Yeah, with this third party here. Now, there was a third party that's not making them happy, or they're not happy with, and they know that, and they want to get rid of this third party. However, there's some kind of obsession here that keeps them in place. Okay, it's an obsession with the material world. So they're afraid that if they leave this third party, there's some kind of financial loss, and some of them, they're thinking about children too. Let me pull a card of distorted masculine. I don't usually clarify these, but let me see. Yeah, not dealing with their wounded. That last bit of wounding, the core wound, they don't want to face it. They don't want to face that shit. So they're resisting that transformation. All right, let's get one more card from this deck. Yeah, and then we have a poet in reverse, not expressing their truth. So this person and This is also a card about not using your gifts either, right? Because a poet is a lyric gift. It says what? Oh, turns a lyric gift into negative or destructive effect. So this person could have the gift of gab, but what they do, they use that to manipulate people. So we're seeing a lot of blocked or distorted energies today, but this is the ego fighting back. Right, so you don't have to worry about this, okay? This is the ego fighting back. I mean, if you want to battle with spirit, you go right ahead, buddy. Nobody's stopping you. Wonder who's gonna win. All right, so let's go. And let's get 3 cards just for the emotional energy. This is my emotional intelligence deck. So let's see what's happening. What's causing all these blockages here? You see, it's feelings of worthlessness. Okay, so they know that they are not happy, but part of them thinks that they don't deserve happiness anyway. Okay, there's a ingrained feeling of shame and worthlessness that this person that we're tapping into feels. And we have relieved by what? I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to pull cards, and somebody's romantic, but they're blocking off that heart space though. All right, let's see. So I'm picking up someone who's also conflicted. They're very conflicted. All right, let's see worthless. Why is this person feeling worthless, Spirit? What do you want to tell us with this card? Yes. Okay. So they're not happy because they've come from some kind of dysfunctional upbringing. Okay. And there could be something that happened in their childhood that made them feel worthless. Some kind of abuse or neglect that made them think that they were not valuable. Yeah. Yeah, it's something from childhood that set them on a particular path. Okay. And it's like they don't realize that, you know, at some point you have to deal with your childhood before it destroys you. So that's what's happening. That feeling of worthlessness from Syl's childhood has perpetuated, and this is what is keeping your person back. And they don't want to face that wounding. It could be something incredibly painful, right? And this is why, you know, you can't tell people hurry up and heal, because some of these people have had some really devastating things happen to them. Okay, so you just have to leave them to their process, and you live your life. What are they relieved about? Okay, for some of them, they're experiencing some sort of breakup. Okay, they're getting out of some kind of situation, so they're not ready to offer anything to someone else. And this could be the reason for this distorted energy. It may have made them very bitter and really blocked their heart off. Yeah, it looks like they've manifested a new beginning for themselves, and it looks like some old relationship had to go. So their heart is blocked. They're blocked. I think they're bitter from this experience. So I think that's why we're getting that distorted masculine energy there. Okay, let me pull another card, and that relieved card. Yes, there was something very burdensome that they had to take action on. So for a lot of you, your person is single right now. Single but bitter. Single but bitter. They're feeling romantic though, it looks like. But why are they feeling conflicted? What's that about? What is this with this karmic? What is this? Okay. So it looks like they're feeling romantic. They want to come towards you. You're their lover, right? But they're feeling conflicted. And the reason why they're conflicted, because there's a karmic that's still in their energy. So even if this relationship is over, and this is what I was telling you about giving people time and space, right? They ain't ready. They ain't ready. Because these energetic ties and the drama has to be resolved. You don't want that at your door. And there's also some money issues that's happening here as well. Your person feels they have nothing to give you, and that's why they're feeling worthless as well. Come forward and tell you what. Come forward and give you what. They can't even give you assurances right now. They don't even know what's going to happen. And that's the feeling of worthlessness. They're not conflicted as to if you are the one or anything like that. It's not about that. It's come forward and say what. Come forward and give you what. They have nothing. That's what they think. They have nothing. And you know what? Unless a person feels actualized and happy with themselves, then they really don't have anything to give. They don't. So you have to leave them, let them go away and love themselves and come back. Okay, because if their cup of love is empty for themselves, I'm like, what are they offering you? Trash. Sorry, guys. Hard truths today. They have to just learn to love themselves. Or else what they're offering you? Nothing. They're coming to suck your energy. Energy vampire. I know I sound a little harsh today, but know that I am saying this with love. Okay? I consider all of you part of my soul family. Someone who has no love for themselves cannot offer you anything. And that's why this healing process is so very important. They may have the best of intentions, but until they address their wounding and really love themselves and appreciate who they are, they're just coming to suck your energy. They're coming for an ego boost. That's what they're coming for. Alright. So when they think about you and this connection, so they can feel all those romantic feelings. But if they don't love themselves, then what is this romantic feeling they're offering you? It's not love. Right? We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have the Three of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, so what am I getting here? I'm getting here that energetically, could be physically too. For some of you, physically, they are still with this third party. But for most of you, energetically, their energy is still wrapped up in this third party situation. For a lot of them, they might have been married. For a lot of them, they were learning some kind of deep spiritual lesson with this person. And it looks like the lesson is complete. But the energy, that energetic tie is still there. That's what I'm seeing with this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups reverse. Because Eight of Cups upright talks about walking away from the things that don't serve you. But I'm seeing here, energetically, this person is not removed from that situation. Even if a breakup has occurred, energetically, this person is still with this third party. So let's have a look. Yeah, they're assessing this third party. They're assessing their life, really looking back at the relationships that they've invested in the past. And they're recognizing just how unbalanced they were. So just as you might have been the overgiver in your relationship, this person would have been the overgiver in their karmic relationship. They're realizing that now. They're seeing how things were unfair. But they're seeing the truth of it. The truth is rushing into them. We have this Knight of Swords here, who's a Gemini. But at the same time, they're not ready to speak their truth. They're not ready to be their authentic self. They're not ready to use that sword to cut those energetic ties. So you have to allow time and space for that to happen on their own. We have this Three of Pentacles here. So this person wants to build something solid with you. For a lot of them, they want to bring some kind of commitment. But no, the energetic ties, so the third party is still there. Okay? Yeah, they're not standing in their power right now. They're not. They're giving their power over to some other situation. It's not over. Spirit is saying it's not over. The karma isn't over. So they could have broken up with this person physically, but energetically the ties are still there. Okay? What's this Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here? Spirit is saying this person is going to come forward to talk to you. Right? They're going to bring you some communication. It's going to be passionate communication. Some of it is going to contain some kind of truth. Some of the communication is about bringing some kind of commitment to you. But I'm telling you now, if this person just physically broke up with someone, they ain't ready. The energetic ties are still there. Spirit is saying this person is still codependent. They don't love themselves. Allow for the process to be completed. And the process is not complete. And when they physically break up with this person is when they cut those energetic cords, when they set those healthy boundaries. Okay? Heart space energy for you. Oh, wrong deck. Sorry, guys. Wrong deck. What's the heart space energy for you when they think about you and this connection? Yeah, the High Priestess. Scorpio, Pisces. I also read it as Taurus, Virgo, which is their opposite polarity. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. See, they're not energetically not single. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Queen of Fire. So this is how they see you, right? They see you as so spiritually connected. I think you kind of frighten them, and they see you as absolutely sexy because the High Priestess and the Queen of Fire, they're always sexy, very sexual and sensual being. I think they feel you're very connected to spirit. I think they feel very exposed in your presence. They know that you're no nonsense. You can see right through them, and that makes them feel incredibly insecure. They're very codependent on your energy. There's something about you that really fires them up like nobody else. And it's because of the psychic connection that they have with you. It's mysterious. You're mysterious. And that's why they feel so drawn towards you, so captivated by you. But know that energetically, this person is not ready. What's blocking this connection? This connection is being blocked so that both of you guys can master the physical world and stand independently on your own. Okay, we have this Queen of Pentacles, so this is the master of the material world. Okay, well, besides the King of Pentacles, right? She's doing pretty well on her own. She's very mature. For me, she's most like the Empress, right? Because she's stable, but she's still loving. Okay, and she is no nonsense. Okay, so this connection is being blocked to allow this person, to allow both of you to step into this energy. This connection could be blocked by a mother figure as well. Okay. What's blocking this connection? Your person feels trapped, but that's because they're not seeing things clearly. Okay, they have this blindfold on and they're thinking that they are trapped, but as you see, those swords aren't planted in the ground. They're not. And at any moment this person can untie themselves, so they're just trapped by their thoughts and by their upbringing. Now this could be you as well. What's blocking this connection? Because you feel trapped too. Now, if it is, that's a twin flame connection or a higher level soulmate connection. If you are stuck, the connection is stuck. You have to press on with your healing. Anytime you stand still and you start looking back, then the connection is stuck. You have to just press on. For some of them, they might be incarcerated, so they're not ready. What's blocking this connection? We have the Fool. Okay, for some of you, there's children involved and your person's thinking about that. For some of you, there's inner child work that needs to be done, and this connection is being blocked so that both of you guys can heal. Somebody needs to take a leap of faith and they're not doing that. They're not listening to their intuition, and that could be you and that could be them, because maybe your intuition is telling you move on, Empress, but you're looking back waiting on them. What's blocking this connection? All right, this connection is being blocked to allow for full awakening. So somebody looks like they're mid-transformation. It could be you, could be your person, could be both of you guys. And this connection is being blocked. Somebody's judgment is also kind of off as well. Let me see why. Could be both of you guys. Whose judgment is off here? All right, so somebody has a skewed view of love and what love is, but when they heal, that is going to change. So that's why this connection is being blocked, to allow both of you guys to see what love is really about. And the first step is you have to heal your heart. Okay, so somebody has a warped view about love, and what I mean by that is, some people think love is possession and jealousy and drama and all of that, right? So they have a warped view of what a person should do when they love you. Like a person should enable you and that kind of crap. Those kind of distorted views about love. So this connection is being blocked to allow for the release of that. Okay? All right. So based on the energies we're seeing here, what can we expect will be this person's actions towards you? Let's say by the end of June. By the end of June. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Beautiful. All right, so what I'm seeing here the beginning of a fresh start. Your person is going to manifest a fresh start. They're going to take that inspiration that they got from spirit, that power and vitality, and they're going to stand in their power and manifest something new. They're going to stop that self-sabotage that they were doing before, right? All those mind games from before, because now their mind is going to be clear. They're not going to be doing that juggling crap anymore. Okay? I think this person's going to have some sort of breakup. But this card could also represent the fact that they would not be ready for commitment when they come to you. So let me clarify this card. Spirit, what's this Four of Wands in reverse? Yeah. So this person, when they come towards you, they are just going to come out of a tower moment. Or it could be, they're coming out of a tower moment, right? So they're going to be shaky. Everything is going to be raised to the ground. They're going to not be, they won't be in a position to put any effort into your relationship. We have to be real. We have to be real. We have to leave this person to work on themselves and to really recalibrate from the experience that they had. They're going to need to be alone so that they can go deep within and do their introspective work, right? And try to figure out why they stayed stuck in a relationship that wasn't serving them for so long. And what that's going to do is really heal their heart and heal any kind of blame, shame, and fear that kept them trapped, okay? All right. So let us get some love messages from them to you, and then I'm going to get an advice card from Spirit for you, okay? Let's get 4 cards. And this is love messages from High Priestess 1111. When I look into your eyes, I know I've found the mirror of my own soul. So for a lot of you, this is a twin flame connection. And know that your person knows that you are the one. Just because I let you go doesn't mean I wanted to. So maybe this person ghosted you. Maybe they chose someone else. They're letting you know right now that it wasn't the easiest decision that they had to make. Okay? They want you to know I'm somewhere between giving up and seeing how much more I can take. What is this about? I'm going to pull a card on that. You are the best thing that happened to me in a long time. So they know that you are an absolute blessing. Let's see what this card is about. So I'm getting that this person's in between worlds now. Do they surrender to spirit, or do they continue operating from their wounding? Yeah, you see? That's the battle. Do they surrender to this love, or do they continue to operate from their wounding and stay in that karmic energy, right? And see how much beating and battering they can take. For some of them, quite literally. All right. So let's get advice card from Spirit. And thank you so much for this deck, Maria. It's absolutely wonderful. Now it smells like Palo Santo. All right. So let's get the advice for you. So why is this person trying to figure out if they want to take more abuse from the karmic situation or not? What do you need to be doing? You need to be stepping into your power. Yeah, you need to be stepping into your power. That's what you need to be doing, okay? I'm getting that you may have had an emotionally turbulent time because there's some rough seas here, right? But Spirit is saying that you are supported by the universe, and you need to step into your power at this point in time. That is your job. Okay, let me read from the book, but that's what I'm getting intuitively. All right, let's get lightning. What is that about? Lightning, lightning, lightning. Power. 89. 89 is 17. So that's about healing, a star card, right? 17. 89. 89. Gosh. 89. Okay. Alright guys, it says power. We see power all around us. It's in the mountains, the meadows, the clouds. In fact, in every expression of nature. Yet there isn't a more dramatic display of nature's power than lightning. It electrifies and splits the atmosphere, such that when heated air comes rushing together, we hear thunder, the applause of the gods. Lightning sharpens our senses and triggers fear and awe. We see these forked beams of brilliant light jump from the sky, and our instinctive vigilance is triggered in the anticipation of the roar that follows. We naturally seek shelter from the storm, or we are grateful that we are already sheltered. This demonstration of the power of creation is yet another way to remind us that we are not in control of the natural power. Spirit is in control, right? So that's the message. God is in control. When we witness nature's power with open hearts and minds, we see that it is neither destructive nor constructive. It simply is. And the message here is the power is available to you. The force of life itself is neutral. It's neither inherently bad nor good. It's how you utilize it that will determine whether it's ultimately harmful or life-giving and congruent with the will of spirit that pulses through you. What is required is awareness of your intention, your values, and your willingness to act on them under the particular circumstances of your inquiry. Although you may see yourself as using this power for good, do not allow yourself to get caught up in the duality of good or bad in determining your decisions or actions. Through prayer or ceremony, you can tap into this spiritual force, and by paying close attention to Spirit's prompting, your choice will ultimately be revealed to you, one that is beyond your typical perspective. From there, you can continue to access this divine power that is the very force driving the universe. So Spirit is saying, this is about stepping onto your spiritual path and harnessing the spiritual power that is available to you. How you use that is up to you. You can use it for the good, or you can use it for bad, right? Because it's neutral. Okay, so Spirit is saying now it's time to step into your power. This person is going through what they have to go through in order to step into theirs. It's now for you to step onto your soul's path. Okay, all my loves, that was your reading today. I hope that helped you. Take care. Bye.